now, your First Alert 5 weather.
Hey everybody, thank you for being with us on a toasty day outside. So it's hot, but we've got this beautiful cumulus development out over Pikes Peak, and then the shadows from the clouds shining against the summit. Really pretty stuff out there, but what you want to see if you want some storms later, and I want storms, I want to get some rain out here, and I would love to drop some rain at the Pueblo, because oh boy, we could use some in the eastern plains. We're still drought free, but we could use a big swath out in the plains. Tougher to find this time of year. It's dry, but we still got some people at the Riverwalk. Not bad, 91. Not the most wind to help make 91 feel cool, but we take what we can get. It's 87 in Colorado Springs. We were just at 88, so temperatures kind of stalled a bit. 93 in La Junta, 95 Lamar. Remember, La Junta Lamar headed towards triple digits again, because why not? We are towards the end of July here. And we do have a little drier air streaming into the plains. Now that westerly push in the water vapor is actually how storms are going to evolve later today. A lot of them are going to go west as we do rotate a little bit more moisture up and around. So the Four Corners region, parts getting a lot of rain, some areas not getting a whole lot. Looking at the weekend outlook in general, Arizona is going to do very well. The three-day outlook from today through Sunday shows pretty good rain over towards Phoenix and especially west of it. Here in southern Colorado in the west, we're not going to do so hot from this weekend out into early next week, but we should do pretty well from our mountains into the San Juans and actually in and around some of the San Luis Valley. Not too bad on the Sangre de Cristos. That is actually an area that is under flash flood watches right now. Now, as we expand out a little bit, more flooding is going to be possible through the mountains, the San Juans, the Lagaritos, up the Mosquito Range, into the Sawatch Range. But then the two burn scars, the Cameron Peak and the East Troublesome, those are by Rocky Mountain National Park, west of Fort Collins there. They are in pretty prime spot for some heavy-duty flooding tonight, and with how big those burn scars are, flooding and some debris flow is going to be an issue. Boulder National Weather Service has been talking a lot about that on Twitter. When we look at the radar, so we've got that classic big mountain development here. That air is rising off the mountain slopes, carrying water vapor with it and forming some storms in the southern Sangres. We don't have a whole lot by Salida to the Front Range here, but west of Denver and through the San Juans, lightning showing up and some pockets of good rain. Now, when we look at our modeling here, we should see more of that, specifically from Teller County west down the Sangre de Cristos and actually Cripple Creek. We may get another cell right over town like yesterday. We could see some of this south of Colorado Springs in the next few hours, but I would think from noon to 5 o'clock, what rain we'll see should primarily be west of Colorado Springs. But this evening from 7, 8, 9 o'clock, that's when we're going to watch for more storm development in El Paso and Fremont counties. So going through your extended forecast here, just looking and waiting for a scattered to isolated storms in Colorado Springs. Some possible in the next few hours, but more of them coming into the evening. We are going to see temperatures in the 80s on Saturday and Sunday, and then we're going to go towards those lower 90s on Wednesday and Thursday. Pueblo, we are going to be in the 90s over the next 7 days. We would see more storms on Saturday and Sunday with very low chances in Pueblo. A lot of heat going into the extended there, but you know, it is summer. It is the end of July. We would expect to have a couple over hot weeks, and this is going to be one of them coming up. Canyon City, kind of a low chance of scattered storms this evening, but we get a couple more chances over the weekend. So there's that, and it's going to be hot into next week. Finally, Woodland Park, more chances to the weekend, 80s next week. Let's go to commercial break, and we'll be back soon.